Hello everyone and welcome to GT Sport and my friendly Flash there. This is my first GT Sport video and we're here at Dragon Trail versus the AI in a Group 3 race. I'll get onto that in a little bit about the Group 3 cars. But, you know, it's nice that we finally got to try GT Sport. I did try it at the Copper Box. I still got footage from that somewhere on my computer. And I was going to make a video about that ages ago. I did mention that, but, you know, time's gone on and, you know, more things have happened. So here's a video of, you know, a race on GT Sport finally. So I'm going to do a proper first impressions of this at some point. Probably going to be the next video as well, because I've recorded lots of different things from the little demo that we've been able to have a go at. It's nice that they allowed us to do that. So that's kind of nice that they've done that, because they'll be able to pick out some little bugs that they'll be able to fix really quickly before the game's released, or perhaps develop the patch that most game developers do. So, you know, you buy the game, you go to load it up, and normally there's a patch. I'm assuming there's going to be a patch again, but even so, you know, I thought I'd give it a try, and I've been working late, so I've not had too many chances to race online versus other people. I do have a couple of those races, but they're not the greatest, and the one race I did want to show, unfortunately the video corrupted, so I can't show you that, and which was against my teammates. So Team GTA, we had a good race, and we found out a few things actually while racing. That's probably a little bit of bad points, but even so, it's stuff that can be fixed, so it's kind of nice. But as I say, first impressions of that will be in a separate video. I thought I'd do a Group 3 race, because Group 3, GT3, is sort of the most favoured category of racing, and it does look good. If you look at the TV camera, it does look awesome with the racing, side-by-side action versus the AI. And the AI, still, you know, it's fairly quick. You know, it's not exactly slow, so I'm on professional difficulty level here. I haven't got traction control on. ABS is on though, of course, and you can see that in the bottom left. You can see the red bar there. But everything else is off. So it's just about racing, and I haven't put the soft tyres on. I know sometimes when you go into an AI race, you just put soft tyres on to absolutely dominate them. Just kept it as standard, and I just went for it. And funny enough, I'm wearing my GT Sport t-shirt in this video. Oh, the irony. But even so, we start lap number 2. We're up to 10th place, and we've caught up to Lamborghini. So Lamborghini bringing their GT3 car into this. We've got Aston Martin in front, and in front of them two, we've got an RCZ. Now RCZ, for those that don't know, it's actually one of my favourite cheap cars. I think it's a really good design. It was actually something I was going to buy ages ago when I was commuting long distance. But they've actually brought in a GT3 version into this game. So, you know, it's one of the sort of Vision Gran Turismos that Peugeot have brought in. They've brought in several now, Peugeot. And that does look good. And there's a few of them in this. So in this race particularly, we've passed we've got the Citroen in front. We've passed Subaru, Mitsubishi. There's a Volkswagen Beetle in there. There's a Hyundai Genesis in there. There's loads of these cars, and it's kind of nice. I kind of like them in this category because, of course, Gran Turismo is bringing the Manufacturers' Cup, and it allows each manufacturer to be represented, and potentially, obviously that means that manufacturers may start signing drivers. Wouldn't that be nice, racing for a company? Of course, McLaren are doing the world's fastest gamer at the moment. Didn't manage to get to compete with that. Otherwise, I would have probably gone to Birmingham, to be honest, to compete at the live event. But even so, you know, it's nice that manufacturers are being represented all over the place. And I'll get more into that again in the first impressions. But I just hope you're enjoying this race, by the way. So we're up to 6th position now. So we're coming to the end of lap 2. You can see the Ferrari and the Viper in front. And to be fair, as I say, this game looks really, really good. And I've always said, and I said this in the Team GTA chat that we've got, that I'll be racing 2 games. 2 racing games, because you can't race on all of them and be the best at all of them. It's impossible. You can race in 2, so my aim is to be PC, PS4. So obviously, Project Cars 2 at the moment, big. I'm really enjoying that game. You've seen a lot of the videos coming out. I really am enjoying it. I'm doing the community events. ESL's about to start up again soon on October 22nd. So, you know, if you want to compete in that, go for it. And then GT Sport is obviously probably going to be my other game, because I've played Gran Turismo since I was 7 years old. You know, it's the first racing game I played. Oh no, first racing game I owned. Sorry. And yeah, I've been playing it ever since, of course. GT Academy has had a big impact on my life. I've obviously been to all these events. I've done all the guides and stuff, although I think Lewis Hamilton is kind of stealing the show now with the old helping you improve as a driver. So stealing all my GT Academy videos and stuff there, I think Lewis is. But never mind. Well, still put some stuff out, some guides and things like that. You'll also see races, and that's one thing to know actually with the races. So I raced obviously Team GTA on this. I managed to get at least one race in there. Unfortunately the video corrupted of that. which I was really good about. And I did do a couple of other online races. And yeah, we raced this track actually, and we did Group B rally cars. Bit of a balance performance issue, even though we set it on. Big balance of performance issue actually, not even small. It was kind of massive. As we're up to 4th position now, and that's what else I get on to in the first impressions. And you sort of see the balance of performance issue in this race, in the fact now we're up to 4th position. The gaps have really spread out quite quickly. It's only the end of lap 3. Now in real racing, you don't see gaps this big. So I'm 3.7 seconds behind 3rd place. And very quickly I'm miles behind 1st and 2nd place. So this is going to be more of a highlights video. Even though we're at the end of the lap, starting lap 4, sorry, and you've seen most of the video. You know, we're going to overtake this GTR in a second. So obviously the GTR reappearing in this Nürburgring liveried GTR that I think Kazunori drove this on the 24-hour race there. As we come into this corner here, I'm going to dive down the inside, recognises I'm there, go through, so I'm into 3rd position, and look how far I'm 11 seconds behind 2nd place. You know, there's no tyre wear or anything. I've just merged the clips there, so I've just jumped to the final lap, down to 6.8, so obviously I'm catching them fairly quickly, but I expect that because, in my personal opinion, I'm not exactly slow at this game. So obviously I'm going to catch the AI, but I do think the AI has got pretty good speed for what it is, you know, because you can never make AI perfect. So you're always going to, a human will always be faster because they can make more decisions, etc. You know, I do like the AI in that fact. Yeah, you know, you've seen I've been racing side by side. Oh, a bit slidey. You've seen I've been racing side by side with them, and even so, you know, you can have good competition. So if you're just learning the game, you'll be able to have a good race with the AI in offline mode. Of course, the offline mode is another complete different discussion that will also probably be in the first impressions video. That's probably going to be a massive video. May even do it in 2 parts, but even so, we're coming to the end of the race now. So I have hoped you enjoyed this video. Do like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Leave a comment if you've got an opinion about GT Sports. If you've got any questions from my experience of it, just briefly. I am going to have the Wednesday off, so I will be playing it the minute I get it through the door. But that's it for now here, and you can see it was the M6s all up front, so I imagine the M6 is quite a powerful car. But I'd say that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.